So beyond solar glass, you've also been advancing additional high-value applications. You referenced a couple previously. You've highlighted the bench scale work with UCD around silicon carbide and fused silica glass. What have those trials demonstrated so far, and how do you how do they expand the end market opportunity beyond solar glass for your company?
When we initiated the relationship with UCD, it was to effectively look at the way that people were processing silica and advancing, purifying silica and advancing new materials that are made from or advanced materials that are made from silica. So, we've had several successes with them. We filed a patent now related to the femto laser purification process for silica sand. The second thing that we did with them was we used a thermoelectric technique, a common one, in order to produce silicon carbide from our silica and a graphite source that is an affiliated company. And then the last announcement is that we have now been able to process our silica to fused silica and doing that through that same readily available purification or processing through the thermoelectric process. So using electricity to purify and process is a benefit in itself. But you need to do those things economically. Like otherwise it's just science. And science is great, but otherwise it's just science. So we've been focused on the economic benefit of these processes as well as the science. So for instance, fused silica, the biggest silica companies that produce fused silica, they're going through 5 to 7 steps to get from their original silica sand or quartz to that fused silica product. So when you can take our raw silica and apply that thermoelectric technique to it, and you're creating fused silica that way, I mean, obviously it's a super high temperature, but electricity can achieve that cheaply. You've cut out all those steps. So that in itself presents an economic argument. The second economic argument, which is really, really important, is can you scale it? And what we focused on, in particular with the silicon carbide and the fused silica, is that we want to be able to develop these new techniques, but we want to do so with products that are pulled off the shelf, off the shelf equipment, as we like to call it. We'll see some announcements going forward as to how we're doing that. Fused silica obviously is the huge buzz right now because of the massive interest in fused silica relative to technology, in particular photonics and quantum computing, and new forms of memory storage using high-end glass. So those are large markets.